Hello, today we are talking about average atomic mass. We've been talking about isotopes. So you should know that isotopes are atoms of the same element but have different number of neutrons. So today I'm going to be talking about element X, which doesn't exist, and we're going to say that it has a mass of 20, meaning that the protons and the neutrons together add up to 20. Now we're going to say that element X also exists as an atom with an atomic mass of 22. So again, the protons and the neutrons are adding up to 22. It's the same element, they are both X, but they are isotopes because they've got a different mass number. Now, we're trying to find out what is the average atomic mass for element X. First, we need to know how much of each isotope exists. So I'm going to say that we have got 90% of element X with the mass number of 20, and we're going to have 10% of element X with a mass of 22. So in order to do a weighted average, what you're going to have to do, so to find out the weighted average mass, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take the mass of element X and we're going to have to multiply it by how much we have, which is 90. We're then going to add the mass of X with 22 and multiply that by its abundance of 10. Then we're going to divide it by the total number that we have. Now in this case, we've got 90% and 10%, and they add up to 100%. So we're going to divide the whole lot by 100. So when we do that, 20 times 90 is 1,800. We're going to add that. 22 times 10 is going to be 220. Remember to divide by 100. When we add these two numbers up together, and if you can't do them when they're side by side, don't be afraid to write them vertically, so you make sure that you don't make any mistakes. So for me, it's much easier to do addition in this manner, just to make sure that it's all done correctly. So we've got 2020 divided by 100. Now when you divide by 100, you're moving the decimal place 2 times. So the decimal moves from here, 1, 2. So your answer is going to be 20.2. Really, you should have a unit. So ideally, we would say AMU as your unit for weighted atomic mass. You can check whether or not that's the right answer. You would look at your abundance and you would see which is it closest to, 90% or 10%. You'd expect 90% to have the mass number closer to it. So 20 closest to 20. And we've got our number is closest to 20, so this is likely to be correct. Thank you.